Well, good morning, y'all. It is LA Appliance Guy, and I am soaking wet. It's pouring rain, but look what we got in. A beautiful, old school fridge. Got a bunch of beer in there. It's got a bad compressor. Let's get started. So, they tried to fix it. They tried a 3-in-1. That didn't do it, and they also tapped it. And it's got a bad compressor. It's just click. And 2 3-in-1s didn't start it, so let's get her out. I wonder if this thing is R12, but he wants to put a used one in because it's just a spare box, a beer box, obviously. But it's his grandma's, and she said she wants it fixed, so we gonna fix it. Such a lovely day. Yeah. When it comes down super hard and fast like that, we get flooded out. These fridges and stuff don't help. It stops the water from flowing this way. Gonna be a rough day. Gonna be packed in. Alrighty, so now the most time-consuming part of the whole job is removing these 4 7/16 bolts holding the compressor down. But at least they give you enough room in these. This thing is 1988, the year LA was born. What do you know? But yeah, just gotta get these screws out. These old ones are backwards. The lines are way back there, so that's why I lifted it up. I'm gonna take this half inch out and drop it down so I can get a better view back there. See, high side and low side on the back side. Woohoo! And I'm gonna take a chance and not change the dryer. I just don't feel like it. I mean, it's a pain because see, it connects way back there and it's steel to copper. I'm just gonna take a chance on it. Here we go. All right, half inch. There we go. Might have to get a flathead and pry that little tally whacker right there. Pry that tally out and it'll drop. Let's see. There we go. That tally. All right, now we can just barely get our torch in there. Fun, fun, fun. I have been known sometimes to just solder it in and run them up to the front. I don't know. Depends on how lazy I am today. Decisions. But one thing for sure, still gotta work on my screws. All right, I'm just gonna cut these off for now. Just gonna cut these lines so I can get the compressor out of the way in the first place. Been in there since 1988. So, high side, low side. We might just go ahead and run this baby, just run it around the back side. That way we can put the compressor facing forward. Heck, I don't know. Let's go grab an Embraco. I got a big Embraco we can put in here. Off to the parts dungeon on this wonderful rainy day. Gotta love it. Woo! Okay, so we got a couple of big Embracos down here that will probably work. Stuffed in here. Yeah, buddy. We'll slap that baby on. And I just wanted to say thank y'all to all the subscribers and everybody watching and liking and subscribing. I wouldn't be doing this if y'all didn't, give me some good feedback. And I'm trying to get better and better at this and grow the LA community. So thank you guys. Let's get this comp in. Rain, rain, go away. Okay, so just out of curiosity, I want to see what this thing, you know, tests like. So, let's see. 0, yeah. It's shorted. Look at that. It is shorted to ground on all 3 terminals, so that means 100% bad. You do not want it to have continuity from any of these to the ground. That's no bueno. Okay, so this is where the fun begins. This is how normal compressors are set up, looking at you. On this one, it's twisted, where the lines are coming out this way. So either we turn this and put our process tube right here, and we try and solder on everything back here reaching in, or we repipe. Decisions. Okay, so I cut me a piece of copper. This is 1/4 inch. I'm gonna swedge the end. I'm gonna unsweat this side. This I think is 3/16. So I should be able to shove this in there, solder it up, run it around to our high side right here. Low side, high side, low side. So this side I can take out and I can reroute this baby right into it. Instead of having to reroute the big 5/16 line with the heat exchange on and everything, I can just whoop, and then we'll put a 3-in-1 on there because it doesn't have a relay and overload on it. It's definitely gonna be a hack job, but it's like the only way to keep this old baby going, and they wanted it fixed, so. Let's see. Coffee first, safety second. It's gonna be fun. Alrighty, time to light it up like a potbelly stove. Now, but I just heat this stub over here and try and pull what's left of the compressor stub off of the steel rack at the back, and it ends up breaking. So I broke it off of there, and then I take the 1/4 inch and shove it in there. We'll heat it and put some silver to it. Now, it's best to use flux in this situation, but all I have is 15% silver. So it's a little bit of a pain. That's why I'm kind of doing it like this. Ooh, that was rough. I don't know if I got it or not. Guess we'll find out once I get everything soldered in. Isn't that a joy? Matter of fact, I might go ahead and bend it back this way so I can kind of peek around and see it better if I needed to re-solder on it. So like I said, this is not going to be fun. I have to take this and fold it around in here and then somehow reroute this into here without breaking the capillary. So fun. And there is our solder joint back there to the steel that could be leaking. Fun. Lots of work, but hey, it'll get it back going. All right, mount it it up a little bit. Little bit of work, but we could save this old girl. Where's it? There we go. Oh. All right. Okay, we're getting there. Cut, cut. Did you get that? Cut, cut. So I'm just going to use the tubing cutters and cut the tube that's coming out of the compressor and the tube on the box, and then we'll get a 5/16 coupler right in between. Woo! Shouldn't be that bad. It's going to be copper to copper here. The one that I'm worried about is the one on the backside. So if it's leaking, we're going to have to try and solder way at the back with no light. Whew, this old copper is definitely thicker and harder than this new copper. I don't know why, but it just is. It takes a little bit longer to cut. So I don't know why, but yeah, the new copper is very soft compared to the old copper. I'm no metallurgist or whatever you call that. I'm just an appliance dude. This stuff right here I could bend probably with my pinky. But we're getting somewhere. Get this right over here. Make sure it's not rubbing, nothing's touching metal on metal. Bend this baby. There we go. All right. Get this baby ready to go. Always take your core out so you don't burn it up. But don't forget to put it back in. This is easy stuff here. I'm just heating the stub that's cut on the donor compressor, and we're gonna pull it right out, then take our new 1/4 inch and shove it right in. It fits perfectly. And in this situation, you just heat it until it's red and then dab your 15 on there and it sticks right to it beautifully. Then we'll move over to the bigger line, which is the suction side, do the same exact thing, but we're gonna put our process tube right here, and it's copper, so nothing to it. You can put the process tube or the low side on either side of the compressor here, but you have to get the high side in the right spot.
Only got it a little bit.
Oakley dokley. Please no leaks, especially in the back. Those look good though. Cool. Then we'll run a 3-in-1. Alrighty, pump up the jams. Pump up the jams. Pump it up. Please don't leak no mo. Well, I haven't had a leak yet, but we'll find one, I'm sure. And get some bubbles on her. Pump it up to about 200 as usual. 200, 250. And make sure no leaks. Then we'll pull the vacuum, get her going. 1988. Ancient times. Oh my goodness. Literally looking at me right in the face. We've got a leak. Genius. Copper to copper. Easiest thing you can solder. Way to go, LA. Way to go. But let's spray back there. I don't see any bubbles back there. Think we got lucky. But definitely right there. Whoa, got me. Okay, not too bad. Of course it's copper to copper. Wouldn't be a stormy Monday morning without a leak looking right at you in the face on copper. Ha ha, on the easiest junction, copper to copper, looking right at you, I got a leak. That's just how it goes. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But turns out that the steel at the back does not have a leak, so that's a win, baby.
I don't see a hole no more.
All right, pump up the jams again. Coffee break. Woo! So, cross our fingers and hope that that filter dryer holds up. I mean, I don't feel like changing it today. How about that? I'll probably get some comments about that. Let's do it. We'll make sure we don't have any leaks, make sure we don't lose any pressure, and then we'll suck it up. All right, no more bubbly bubs. No more bubbly bubs. That is a chop job, but it will run and it will cool. Fingers crossed. 10 minutes later. We still holding. Ain't got no leak. All right, like I said, don't forget your Schrader valve core, because we're gonna pull a vacuum. It's suck it up time. After we put a 3-in-1 on. Black to one. Black to the other. All right. Always remember, red, right, run. But this one is inverted. White on the left. And black is common on top, but in this case on the bottom. It's pretty simple. There's your destructions. Black, black, line, line, right there. Black is on the top, but in this case we're inverted, so it's just like that. Ba-boom. All right, now we'll secure it. Oh yeah. Run capacitor in between those two. Just like so. All right, we'll use our high heat electrical tape and we'll tape these wire nuts up, and then we'll tape the wires onto the run capacitor, because sometimes I just like to secure them. I mean, this is gonna be a garage fridge. It ain't gotta be perfect, but it does need to keep the dude's beer cold. So that's the most important thing here. Something like that. That'll do. All right. Pull a vacuum. Pop-boom. Suck, suck, suck it up. So that's how you take a R12 compressor out of an old 1988 Whirlpool and put in a 134 in Braco. Like I said, they come and got a 3-in-1 and tried it, and it did not start. Tapped it. They just couldn't get it going, but it was his grandma's and he wanted to get it going, so it had a little sentimental value, just beer box. So I said, man, we can't put an R12 compressor in there, but I can put you a used one in there for a couple $100, get her back going. Easy peasy. Pulling a vacuum right now. We'll pull a long, long, long vacuum and gas her up. She'll be ready to go back. They just don't make them like these old school ones anymore. It's in fantastic shape. Even the gaskets are still nice and soft and sealing good. Great units. What can I say? They made them great in 1988. Oh yeah, the year LA was born. 45 minutes later, we give it the juice. Come on, Meow. Come on, Meow. There we go. Oh yeah. Pump it on down. Alrighty, we got her sitting on about 0. See what she does. Let's get a thermometer in there. Supervisor coming around to make sure everything's going like it should. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Alright, let's check on her. Oh, down to about 20. 10. I give it a 10. Look at this baby. Still in perfect condition. The gaskets aren't hardened, they're still soft. Usually you'll have rust all right here. But man, still in great shape. Designer. Well, and you know, we made it to the end of the video on this beautiful rainy day, and it's keyword time. You put the keyword down in the comments to let everybody know you made it to the end of the video. And today the keyword, it's one of those, just fix it. Had one of those the other week on a washing machine. This guy, I gave him a price and he was like, man, it's got sentimental value to my grandma. Just fix it, man. He kind of, you know, he didn't really like the new compressor price, but then I told him, you know, look, I can slap you a used one in there and keep it running. Do it. Just fix it. So, yep, just get it going. That's a beautiful old box. 1988. Same year old LA was born. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. See you tomorrow. Later. Sorry that was a long one, guys. Just lots of steps there. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day.